I think sometimes you do get a sense even when someone just walks out, they have what I call a glow about them, but also there's also that feeling of this is going to be dreadful, and it is.
Hi, this is Simon Cowell and Sofia Vergara, and we are your favorite judges on AGT.
Hi, I'm Heidi Klum.
I'm Howie Mandel, right?
And I'm Terry Crews.
Correct.
And we're here to
talk about some of the best auditions moments we've ever seen on America's Got Talent.
Let's see what you got.
Sing the song now.
Wow. Go ahead.
I don't know my name.
If it sounded like that, I would have never pressed the golden buzzer.
I'm just saying, but I still remember like how it goes. I'm not saying I can sing as well as she
But the
does.
beautiful thing is
I
the
still
words.
remember it.
The words are great. This is my golden buzzer.
And she won. And she was and still is amazing.
How lucky are we to be a small part of it?
God, these were the years when the kids just took over Got Talent. Howie, to credit him, he spotted how good she was.
That Howie's golden buzzer?
Yeah,
ah.
Yeah. I think this was the first year I started the show.
The one thing that makes, I think, all of us nervous is dealing with young people.
For us, obviously, you still want to be honest, you know, but I think there's always a way of how you can send someone off the stage if you particularly did not like the performance, you know. Thankfully here with Grace VanderWaal, you know, I mean, you pushed the golden button
right,
immediately
but you want,
because she was so good.
When a child walks out there, then I get nervous. The parent in me comes out. I want it to be as easy as possible. I want that for everybody, but more for a child.
More for the children, of course.
We've been there when a child has, you know, been really emotional and not in a good way.
And they're right there with you, buddy.
Oh my goodness. And you know,
you don't think you have the harder job?
It's a very, very hard job.
We have the easier job and Terry has the hard job.
Definitely. And he always even has to be very connected with the talent, with the contestants, because sometimes they come out of the stage like devastated because of all the stuff that Simon has told to them.
Not just me.
So he has to like do damage control.
To find my way.
I mean, she really is amazing. And you could see it already when she auditioned, like she had it. She has that special something. She has that amazing raspy voice.
But even at that age, 12 years old, I remember talking to her afterwards. She knew exactly what she was doing, where she wanted to be, always wanted to write her own material, never would allow anyone to change her arrangements. Every decision she made was basically hers. Wouldn't listen to anyone, got it absolutely right. Knew she was going to win, and did. We weren't getting great singers on the show up until she came along. And I think she really changed the perception, so we owe her a lot. A lot.
How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're happy you are. What's your name?
My name's Jane. When I sing, I go by Nightbirde.
Oh, that's nice.
Nightbirde?
That's right.
It's really tough for me to see her again because she's no longer with us. And definitely, I mean, I have goosebumps just thinking about her. Beautiful person, beautiful voice.
At that point, when she showed up, she said she had a 2% chance at survival. A 2% chance. She was probably one of the most memorable, inspiring, wonderful, emotional moments we've ever had on, you know, the song, It's Okay, It's Okay, It's Okay. And then even the messages that she left, you know, you can't wait. You can't wait till things are good to enjoy yourself, you know?
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's...
Gosh, this is the hardest clip to watch back for me. Actually, for all of us. I mean, this is Jane, Nightbirde, and whoa. I'll never forget that. That was tough.
That was such a perfect audition, huh?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're
At this time, with her audition, my wife was just recovering from a double mastectomy from cancer. And I asked Jane I said, you know, I told her about how my wife was going through this. And she said, you know what, tell her to stay happy. Tell her attitude is everything. And I was just like, wow, like looking at her courage and looking at the fact that she was in this state and she could give me advice and my wife advice about how to handle something so, you know, just so, it was for me, it was a very dark time.
The irony of somebody who was legitimately dying, teaching the world how to live,
Incredible.
is what it was.
So for us, a lot of the times it's a roller coaster ride of emotions. You know, you have silly people come on and we're all laughing, and then next minute, because we never know who comes up next, you know, we have someone like her come onto the stage and we immediately go for, you know, deep dive. Those days are always special, you know, especially when we do auditions, because you just never know what story will come out of these people.
You could hear a pin drop when she sang. And we spoke about this after, you know, her audition went out and she couldn't do the live shows. And, you know, she knew that she obviously was really sick and she couldn't make the live shows. And we spoke about this audition and she said it was the best thing that ever happened in her life, even during what she was going through, because she said all I ever dreamt of, Simon, was people appreciating my music. And that instant feedback she had when the audition aired that night, I mean, within seconds.
Yeah, people went crazy for her.
Everyone was talking about her. And we did talk about the fact that whatever happens, that this clip will live forever online. And that meant everything to her. But she was a very, very, very gutsy person.
Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Hit it. Wait, you're gonna sing? Oh boy.
Oh my God, she's so little. Darci Lynne. Who is with you? Yes, it's Petunia. It's crazy how these names and everything just are stuck with you. And I mean, how many hundreds of people have we met over the years? It's crazy. But, you know, those moments stick with you. You know, when Darci Lynne came onto the stage, what a light.
One of our favorite contestants, Darci. What do you call it? You say it better than I do.
A ventriloquist?
Whatever. She did that, but also was a brilliant singer and really funny. That's a really good example, Darci, again, of someone walking out and everyone feeling something great's going to happen.
Yeah, something special is happening.
So hush, little baby. Don't you cry.
I was most surprised at how good her voice was. I was thinking, even without the puppet, if she just came out and sang, she would have probably got a golden buzzer anyway.
Yeah.
The fact she was doing it without opening her mouth, holding a rabbit at the same time, it's like...
And being funny.
And funny.
Yeah.
It's like, this doesn't happen.
Her mother bought her a puppet so that she can come out of her own shell. And that's the one thing that I like about, there are many things I like about our show, but our show actually does good.
Yes.
I don't mean we do well. I mean we do good in the world because everybody on that stage that you see is a human being, and there's always something you can relate to. There's always a message that somebody at home can get.
Right.
And I think not only the people that you see on the show, but the people at home, I think we're changing lives. Courtney Hadwin was
Special.
not only special. Do you remember? I don't know if you
Her
remember.
dance?
It's not only her dance. I'll tell you what it was. So she was supposed to come out, because I remember that day. She was supposed to come out, again, a young child is coming out. We get a note from a producer at the desk that the next one's a little bit nervous, a little shy, so we're gonna let somebody go before her. Somebody went before her and they went, you know what, she's shy. I was supposed to talk to her. They said, Mel, you talk to her because you're from England. She's from England. Maybe that'll make her more comfortable. I've never met somebody who was so shy and so uncomfortable who, once that first note hit, just exploded out of that shell.
Like a different person.
Janis Joplin revisited.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I always play this for people, even now. It's one of my favorite moments in all of the seasons of AGT.
I fell in love with her too.
So it's a surprise.
Yeah.
I got to meet her on AGT Champions. When she came back and did Champions, and and she was the same way. I was trying to interview her, and she's like, yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
some people some people just feel comfortable within their act, and you know, as soon as they're out of that, they're.
And she also has new music on the way that is real exciting.
That was amazing. I loved it.
I think, you know, this was one of those acts that always reminds me of we're really lucky that we're making a show with not just singers, and also the fact now that people come from all over the world to come on this show.
The energy was amazing.
Yeah, and
it's
the
like
intricacy.
Everything.
With tiny pieces of wood, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the movements that they made, and there was like a lot of things going on that stage when they were performing. It was dangerous. It was like, I mean, it was like a dance too.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I think we got hit by wood during that audition. Yeah, I mean,
a little bit.
It's a dangerous job being a judge.
Yes, very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I've got to be honest with you. When we first thought about this show, you know, I was kind of thinking we might be lucky to get a dog who can balance on a balloon. Then a balloon or whatever, you know, like a dog act or something, you know. But then, you know, it's evolved into, you know, the best of the best from all over the world taking that risk to fly thousands of miles, and 3 minutes will literally change your lives.
If you don't like what you're watching on AGT in the moment, you wait 2 more minutes and you will see something so different, so wonderful, probably something you've never seen before. And it was like watching an action movie without CGI.
Well, I was actually getting wood splinters off my bald head.
It was like,
I was like, and I ran right out there and gave them the golden buzzer.
Yeah.
They're on my team.
My favorite part was they walked in the air.
They did!
It was like 2 flights of stairs, but there were no stairs, and they just walked in the air.
I've been to so many places in my life and time.
This, I think, between Jane, Nightbirde, Kodi, I think are the best 2 auditions we've ever
in
seen.
the 17 seasons of AGT.
Yeah, and I would say Cody's probably number 1.
I know that everybody loves him. I wasn't there when he won, but you know, he's definitely one of everybody's favorite.
On the day, it wasn't a great day. I remember that, and
It wasn't a great day?
It wasn't a great day. Everything was going wrong.
Did you give him an X?
No. What happened was Kodi walks out. He had his mum with him, and you know, we started to hear about Kodi, and it was a long time before he finished talking, before he went to the piano, and I was about 5 seconds away from going, this is too much.
Yeah, so the energy had like dropped.
Well, I just thought this is too much pressure on him. So I was just going to say, you know what? I'm really sorry.
Let's not put him through that.
Let's forget this. Literally, I was like that. And then I remember the first chords, and my God.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Again, you could have heard a pin drop. It was
great.
Unbelievable. It was a feeling of relief. I mean, and then just our jaws hit the floor. It's like, wow. Unbelievable. I mean, seriously, unbelievable. It was like being in a movie.
Well, his life has changed also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing family as well.
I think that we are the luckiest people in the world. And we got the best seats in the house for watching everybody from every walk of life, from every culture, come and maybe, and hopefully, and a lot of times it does, watch their dreams and hopes come true and change their lives. Don't you think we're lucky?
Very lucky.
And how lucky are you just to be sitting with me?
Next to you. Exactly.